I love that I don't have to feel like the third wheel anymore. I got my own life. Amy's got hers.
Tammy Slaton has faced many challenges in life. She was an obese person with many health problems. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. But the 1000 Alb Sisters star was determined and put in effort to lose weight. She had immense success in her journey. But that wasn't the end of Tammy's problems. The star was living a happily married life with her husband Caleb. However, his sudden death cut their blissful marriage short. It has been 9 months since Caleb died, and Tammy is now mourning her dearly departed husband. 1000 Alb Sisters. Tammy mourns Caleb. It's been 9 months. Tammy met her late husband, Caleb Willingham, at a weight loss rehab. Both of them clicked and got married. Tammy was really happy with Caleb. Both of them were in love and happy with each other, but Caleb's life was tragically cut short. He passed away in July 2023, a few months after the wedding. Caleb's autopsy reports says he died of complications of supermorbid obesity. Fans saw Caleb's funeral service in the 1000 Alb Sisters Season 5 finale. Tammy and the rest of the family were also in the service. It was an emotional moment. Tammy is mourning her husband now, 9 months after his passing. She posted a tribute for him on social media. The star had taken to TikTok to post a heartbreaking video. It was a dude of Tammy watching herself photos of videos of her and her husband. There were photos of the two from their wedding day, Christmas, rehab center, as well as Caleb's funeral service. An audio clip played with a kid talking about how it's been a year. The kid then talked about how they missed Daddy, and that Mommy says Daddy was safe now in heaven. Tammy also repeated these words. Fans sent condolences and prayers for Caleb. Many also missaid him. However, the kid's voice confused the fans. They wanted to know if he and Tammy had a child together, so Tammy jumped in to clear the confusion, saying, Caleb never had actual children of his own. The 1000 Alb Sisters star describes his kids as bonus children who were friends' children he helped raise. 1000 Alb Sisters. Tammy's family supported her immensely through grief. Fans saw the Slatons get the news of Caleb's passing in the finale of Season 5. The news shook the whole family. Tammy's siblings Chris and Amanda also drove to the 1000 Alb Sisters star's house while processing the news. Amanda drove while Chris talked about how he was feeling. He was sad his sister became a widow at 36. Amanda was also sad and said she wouldn't wish this on her worst enemy. The whole family loved Caleb, so this was a big loss for them. According to them, Caleb was a great guy. His death shook everyone, including the fans. They will also be able to see his memorial service in the show's season finale. Check the latest 1000 Alb Sisters news on TV season and spoilers. Tammy Slaton, known for her journey on the reality show 1000 Old Sisters, has faced many challenges throughout her life. From her struggles with weight and health to the ups and downs of her relationship with her sister Amy, Tammy has been through it all. But nothing could prepare her for the heartbreak that awaited her with the death of her husband, Caleb Willingham, just 9 months after they were married. Caleb and Tammy's relationship had been a bright spot in her life. They met at a weight loss rehabilitation center, where both were working towards better health. Their shared experiences and mutual support quickly blossomed into love. Their marriage was a testament to their commitment to each other and their shared journey towards a healthier future. However, life had other plans. Caleb's health took a turn for the worse, and despite their hopes and efforts, he passed away. The news left Tammy devastated, grappling with the profound loss of her partner and the dreams they had built together. Tammy and Caleb's love story was one of resilience and hope. They met at a critical point in their lives, each battling their own health issues but finding strength in each other. Their relationship was a beacon of hope, showing that love could bloom even in the most challenging circumstances. Their wedding was a simple but beautiful affair, filled with joy and optimism. Tammy wore a radiant smile, and Caleb looked equally happy. They exchanged vows, promising to support each other through thick and thin, in sickness and in health. Their love was genuine and pure, a bond that gave them both a renewed sense of purpose. But as the months passed, Caleb's health began to decline. Despite his determination and the care he received, his body struggled to cope with the complications arising from his weight and other health issues. Tammy stood by his side, offering unwavering support and love. Caleb's death left a void in Tammy's life that was impossible to fill. The reality of his absence hit her hard, and she found herself mourning not just the loss of her husband, but also the future they had envisioned together. The weight of grief was immense, and navigating life without Caleb became a daily struggle. Tammy's grief was compounded by the public nature of her life. As a reality TV star, her personal experiences were often laid bare for the world to see. The outpouring of sympathy from fans was overwhelming, but it also served as a constant reminder of her loss. Every message of condolence, every social media post, while meant to offer comfort, also brought the pain of Caleb's absence to the forefront. In her darkest moments, Tammy found solace in the support of her family and friends. Her sister Amy, despite their tumultuous relationship, was a pillar of strength. Amy, who had her own family to care for, made sure to be there for Tammy, offering love and support. Their bond, which had been tested many times, grew stronger as they navigated this new chapter of their lives. Amy's children, Gage and Glenn, brought a sense of joy and innocence that provided a much-needed distraction for Tammy. The sound of their laughter and their playful antics were a reminder that life, despite its hardships, continued to move forward. Friends from the weight loss community also reached out, offering their condolences and sharing memories of Caleb. These connections, built on shared experiences and mutual understanding, were a source of comfort for Tammy. Knowing that others remembered Caleb and valued his life helped her feel less alone in her grief. Grieving the loss of a loved one is a deeply personal journey, and for Tammy, it was no different. She experienced a range of emotions, from deep sadness and anger to moments of reflection and acceptance. Each day brought new challenges and new ways to cope with the pain. Tammy found that talking about Caleb and their time together helped keep his memory alive. She often reminisced about their first meeting, their shared struggles, and the small moments of joy they had experienced together. These memories were bittersweet, but they also brought a sense of closeness to Caleb, even in his absence. Therapy became an essential part of Tammy's healing process. Speaking with a professional allowed her to express her feelings openly and honestly. It provided a safe space to process her grief and find ways to move forward. The therapist helped Tammy understand that grief was not something to be overcome, but rather a journey that required time and self-compassion. In the midst of her grief, Tammy began to search for a new sense of purpose. Caleb had been a significant part of her life, and his absence left her feeling adrift. She knew that finding a way to honor his memory and their shared journey would be an important step in her healing process. Tammy decided to focus on her own health and well-being, something that both she and Caleb had been passionate about. She set new goals for herself, determined to continue the progress they had started together. This commitment to her health was a way to honor Caleb's memory and the dreams they had shared. She also became more involved in the weight loss community, offering support and encouragement to others facing similar challenges. By sharing her story and experiences, Tammy hoped to inspire others to keep fighting for their health, no matter how difficult the journey might be. As a reality TV star, Tammy's life was constantly under the public eye. The news of Caleb's death was widely covered by the media, and fans from around the world expressed their condolences. While many offered genuine support, others scrutinized Tammy's every move, questioning her actions and choices in the wake of her loss. The media attention was overwhelming at times, and Tammy struggled with the pressure to live her grief publicly. She wanted to honor Caleb's memory while also finding a way to move forward with her life. Balancing these two desires was a constant challenge, and the scrutiny often made her feel as though she was under a microscope. Despite the pressure, Tammy remained determined to stay true to herself and her journey. She continued to share her story with honesty and vulnerability, hoping to shed light on the realities of grief and loss. Her openness resonated with many, who saw her as a source of strength and inspiration. As part of her healing process, Tammy decided to create a tribute to Caleb. She wanted to celebrate his life and the impact he had on those around him. With the support of her family and friends, she organized a memorial service that brought together those who had known and loved Caleb. The service was a beautiful and emotional event, filled with heartfelt tributes and memories. Friends and family shared stories of Caleb's kindness, his sense of humor, and his unwavering determination.